Hello and welcome to the history of, and this is part 9 of our
Rhine and Mosel River cruise, Zurich to Paris.
I'm Richard and this is
Gary.
So join us as we show you our final video for the Viking cruise in Europe. That's a straight view to the Arc de Triomphe. And this is, Gary wanted this because of the Olympics thing.
Yeah, it was a government building. It had the Olympic and Paralympic logos because they're getting ready for the Paris Games next summer. That's the Seine River.
Yeah.
I have never taken any kind of French, so my pronunciation, I will totally admit, is going to be absolutely butchered.
Okay, and here we are at the Notre Dame de Paris, still under construction. We were not permitted to go inside. Under construction or reconstruction?
Oh, that's a good question.
Under reconstruction.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say Notre Dame de Paris, because there's more than one Notre Dame. There are lots of Notre Dames. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the Notre Dame de Paris. But there's a lot. So that's why you need to be more specific when you say what Notre Dame it is.
Yeah, they made it clear that there were 58 Notre Dames. I think it was 58 was the number. And that, basically even like Our Lady of, because that's literally what Notre Dame stands for. So like when we think of Our Lady of Guadalupe, that's a Notre Dame.
This is a different church. Yeah, that's like a few blocks away from the Notre Dame de Paris.
Lots of incredible buildings.
Our first close-up look at the Eiffel Tower. We will be there. We will arrive again later.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're at the Palace of Versailles.
Mm-hmm. This, I totally did not know what we were getting into, because I'd seen pictures of it, but I did not realize the exact grandeur of the gardens. And so poor you, having to be in all that sun.
The sun was way too hot. I couldn't deal with it. So I didn't visit the gardens.
The Sun King apparently did not want a lot of shade.
That was all a Gary thing.
A little bit, but yeah, that was really hard.
Not even a little bit. I was making my way out to a shade. I didn't even pay attention to the garden.
Okay.
I went through and just bolted.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle the heat.
And the sun. I mean, there's like no cloud cover. There's no, there's not a lot of foliage cover.
Yeah.
So that made that particularly difficult.
That was when we were waiting to go into the garden?
That was when we were waiting for our tickets. The tour guide was getting the tickets.
Fascinating. Yeah. The organizer of the garden is different than the organizer of the castle.
So this is it? This is it for the garden?
No, it goes down. That's why it'll be 25 minutes here. Well, about 20 minutes by the time we get through.
I'm not doing this. You're on your own. I'm going in the shade.
Okay. You want the extra water?
No, I guess I can't go that way.
Do you want the extra water?
Tell me it's better than you. So Arizona.
I'm just gonna make it quick.
Okay.
I can't do this in the sun. This is too fucking much.
And that's just one side.
It's huge. And I, just looking at these pictures, I thought, wow, it's massive.
Yeah, it's a second side. And there's still a third side. I don't think... Did I go over and take pictures of the third side? No, because I don't think they. Yeah, see, so there's one side, two side, and then there's a third side, and I don't. Yeah, they don't. They didn't really take us over to the other side.
Massiveness of this. This is just the garden for the palace. And then there's more over on that side. And we just did that side. And then there's all of this side.
Okay, and now we're inside the palace. And just the painting and the everything that's in it, all the details and the architecture or whatever, it's just amazing and just glamorous, and I can understand why the people revolted.
Say hi, Richard. Yeah, well, you know, the sun, you know, the Sun King needs all that gold to reflect his brilliance.
There's just not enough.
Yeah, this room is kind of devoid of it, right?
Yes, he really had to rough it sometimes. I'm telling you.
It's just amazing that these people who lived there felt that they were more deserving than regular people to have all these things, and basically take the money from the regular people so they can live in this glamorous life. It's disgusting. It's beautiful, but disgusting.
You are with the 14. With the 14. This is with the 14. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Come.
Before the king. And his grandson died before the king. Okay. That's so
This is my first time seeing a statue that looks like this, using different colors marble.
Yeah, they're all marble. Just
Yeah,
different.
it's gorgeous.
It was very hard to pay attention to the tour guide because of just the crowds and then the volume of what there is to see.
Yeah, it was really crowded. We are going to take a tour of the Eiffel Tower. Yay! We have about 40 minutes before our tour guide takes us. But we're waiting here, and there's the Eiffel Tower. So cool. This quaint little area here. All these trees, nice and shaded.
And we're in. We're about to finally go up.
Past the security gate, and there it is.
You excited to go up?
Yep.
We're gonna take elevators all the way up. We're gonna hopefully see the sunset and the city lit up. This is so impressive.
It's just different, right? We don't have this kind of history. We don't even have the kind of history.
Okay, so we're finally going up. We're waiting for the elevator. There's a sign over there about the Olympics and how the Eiffel Tower is getting a makeover. I don't know if I'll get to see it. And at least we're not having to climb the stairs. That would have been extra work. Okay, so we're taking the summit, the elevator all the way to the summit, so we can watch the sunset.
Does this really have the bar?
I think so. Rising over Paris.
So there's the wing here, and the wing on the left, the wing on the right, in the middle of the square.
Yeah, I have to tell you. Okay. View.
She has a good grip on the phone.
Yeah. Wow. The sun is now setting, and we can see it from this tower.
Am I blocking it with my hair?
No, I got plenty of room to see it. I wonder how many people drop their phones. Our last night in Paris. Sadness.
But it's been fabulous. So you're going to keep recording until the sun goes down?
It's going very quickly. And there it goes.
I feel like bugs are crawling on me.
And look, there it creeps.
Almost gone. Our last night in Paris. And it is gone.
We just saw sunset. So there's the Seine, and then let's see. That's where I think they said Napoleon Bonaparte is buried, and then back there, let's see. There's Notre Dame. It's so weird how, you know, when you zoom in, everything looks like a toy. Take a look. Right?
And those people are waiting for the light display. People it's amazing that they sit there and wait for a few hours just to see the Eiffel Tower do its fancy lights show.
It's a nice way to have like a picnic. And
Gary's gonna try official macarons made in Paris.
Ansel, Eiffel,
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
That
This
is chocolate and
Passion fruit.
passion fruit. How is it?
Looks very good.
It's very soft.
Yeah, not like the others that we've had.
I didn't know they were soft.
Yeah, because they've always been kind of hard and dry.
Yeah. It's delicious. Yummy.
Chocolate and raspberry.
Ooh, chocolate and raspberry.
Oh, look. And then they have La Tour Eiffel. La Tour Eiffel.
La Tour Eiffel. All right.
Not good.
Chocolate and raspberry is always good. Mmm.
Oh, this one's a lot clearer to see.
Ooh.
La Tour Eiffel, Paris.
La Tour Eiffel. Paris.
1889. And this one is chocolate and mint.
They're all very soft and chewy.
I don't know how you're going to like that one.
This one has hard chocolate on the top. That was different from the others. Did you like it?
I do. That one is very good. But that was a very different flavor than I was expecting. The mint
Alright.
is more like a fresh mint and not a chemical mint flavor.
It was good.
Woohoo! Yay! Light show!
The light show happens every hour. The Eiffel Tower light show. It looks fantastic. For some reason they fell the lights down here. I don't know why. Fabulous.
And everybody's all excited to see it. This will run for 5 minutes.
The Eiffel Tower light show. It looks fantastic. For some reason they throw the lights down here. I don't know why. It looks fabulous.
Everybody's all excited to see it. This will run for 5 minutes.
Come over here, girl. Can you get in the video? Eiffel Tower light show. There we go. This is me channeling Nick Rhodes from Duran Duran when they were doing the music video for A View to a Kill. And now we're taking the long walk back to the hotel room. We decided to just walk back.
oh my God, was that a trek?
And
George
that's-
Washington.
Yeah, we decided to go to McDonald's.
Well, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning, there wasn't much else open.
All right, here is something that is really different from McDonald's in the United States. They sell beer.
And it wasn't even an upsell.
It's one of the combos.
And
It's a choice of, and it's just Heineken, by the way. But you can pick beer as your combo. Wild. And did you remember if you liked it?
I did not.
I guess
I
that's
should
it.
have just had a soda.
And here is our last day in Paris and we're on our way to the airport, and Gary looks very, very sad.
I am. You know, that's the hard part about finishing a trip. I know some people are like really excited to go back. I like being on the trip. I like doing all the new things. It's such a good experience for me. Going back, it's like,
All right, this is our last day in France, and we are at the airport waiting to take our flight home. And we are in the first class lounge, and there's lots of perks in the first class lounge, like
Breakfast.
you get breakfast, but you can. There's other things like snacks and alcoholic beverages and all kinds of other stuff. It's pretty cool. And lots of comfy chairs. But we had a great time in Zurich and Luxembourg and Germany and France, all different places, and on the Viking cruise. It was fantastic. Loved it.
And this was part of our amenities on the first class.
it's a very cool bag.
That's the stuff that was inside.
Richard was very mad at me because I did not put us side by side.
Yeah, I was sitting next to a stranger. See, that little wall right there, we could slid it down and we could have communicated with each other easier. But no, Gary had to have the window.
So, in fairness, I did not know how that was going to be set up. The way it looked when I selected the seats, I thought I was selecting the seats side by side. I knew I wanted a window seat, and I thought it's just the way the diagram looked when I was picking the seats. The cockpit. You wanted to get a picture inside the cockpit?
Who did?
You?
I did?
Or is that me? Those are my
That's
pictures.
you. It's your picture.
Oh. Layover, 6 hours. It ended up being an 8-hour layover. So originally, we were supposed to land in Atlanta, which would have been interesting because my sister was staying in Atlanta with my dad, and I thought it would have been really cool if we'd have landed, and then they could have just driven down from Chattanooga, and maybe we could have had lunch together. I thought that would have been a really nice thing, and a way to kill a 5-hour layover. But then they changed us from Atlanta to Salt Lake City. Now, I have been told by a lot of people that Atlanta is a terrible airport, and so it was better not to have gone to Atlanta. The good thing, again, is having that first class meant that with the 8-hour layover, it was much more comfortable than it would have been if we'd have just been walking around the airport.
Yeah, and we had access to food and drinks and just relaxation. So that's one major benefit of taking first class.
Not to mention the showers.
So it was fabulous. And this is one of the
seating
areas that we sat in for a while. A little table, a little bit of comfortable, unlimited food, unlimited drinks. So it was fabulous.
They had a gelato machine that was like a Keurig for gelato. And that was interesting.
I had that. It was good. That is it for our Viking cruise in Europe. It was a blast.
It was.
And I hope you enjoyed these videos, and I hope you enjoyed the journey with us. If you did, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe. See you on the next The History of.